I don't fucking know. I don't even know anymore.
Oh shit!
I'm excited about this foot peel. That's the most exciting thing that's happened to me lately.
What is it? Literally to just like peel dead skin off?
You wear these little bags. You wear a bag of chemicals around your foot for like an hour or two, and then like in like 5 to 7 days, dead skin starts to slough off you, and it's
wow.
And my understanding is that it's pretty gross.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward.
It sounds gross.
Yeah. I mean, honestly though, that's probably a more exciting week than any of us are lined up to have. So
Yeah.
that's more happening than has happened to me in probably the past month.
Sure.
So, well, that's a good place to start. Yeah. Hello, everybody.
What's up?
Hey, how do?
This
hey,
is
folks.
this is the second Zoom edition of Play With Yourself podcast, and we're lucky enough to have Will Phillips here down there in the bottom right. Hi,
Thank
Will.
you very much for having me. I enjoyed my first time on the show, and I expect to enjoy myself on this show.
Good. We're gonna have fun.
Yes.
We've been starting off talking about what we've been playing every week, and this has been the perfect circumstances to play a shitload of video games.
Except me this week.
Huh?
Except me this week.
What did you do this week?
I didn't do shit. I didn't feel like playing any video games.
You just got extra depression.
You know what I've been doing,
brother?
all week? I've been watching 90 Day Fiance.
Damn.
Oh, that is sad.
It is sad.
Okay. Well, Will, do you want to kick us off? What have you been playing?
Sure. I've been kind of going back and forth between MLB The Show, because I'm a baseball fan.
Nice.
I do miss baseball. I created my father in Road to the Show mode.
I saw that on Facebook.
And
Road to
I think
Star.
I did really good on this. On the, he looks exactly like him, and he's like playing with a bunch of 19, 20-year-olds, and he's killing it.
That's awesome.
Then I'm going back to my youth. I've been playing a little Space Quest. It's like a point-and-click adventure.
I heard of that.
Back from the early 90s, man. Real primitive shit, but
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. It's a point and click. What is it? What is it about?
So, you ever never heard of King's Quest or Space Quest? This is like
No, I didn't know this was a series of quests.
Yeah. So back in the way early days of computer gaming, it was the type of game where you would you'd have to type in commands like "look at tree," you see a low-hanging fruit in the tree, and then you type in like "pick up fruit," and then it's like you put the fruit in your inventory, and then it's like
that's awesome.
And then it eventually became point and click. So you're trying to just interact with like the environment, and it doesn't hold up. It sucks.
Didn't that age well?
I remember enjoying the shit out of it as a kid, but
nice.
Not anymore.
Hell yeah.
So cool. Who's next? What else what have you guys been playing?
How about you, Abdul?
I've been playing Days Gone up until I deleted it from my storage.
You just gave up on it?
You didn't even want to finish it?
It was just boring. It was just
very
like
boring.
It was just like, and plus like things in the story doesn't make sense, or it's just like, okay, just take it at face value. It's like, no, I'm not gonna deal with that. But then I played a little bit of Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, you picked it up?
Yeah.
How'd you get
it? What did you think of it?
What's that?
I played the demo because it was free, and I wasn't feeling it. What do you think of it?
I'm enjoying it.
Right.
I naturally gravitate towards like hack and slashers, and even though Final Fantasy VII like originally wasn't a hack and slash, but I like the way they've done it this time. Where like I made it past the first encounter, like the beginning of the demo, that whole section,
Yeah.
I passed that part, and right now the story is kind of slow. I just did this pretty cool motorcycle battle, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's what threw me off about the demo. Is like it was hack and slash, and it's like that wasn't the original. That wasn't like a.
Yeah,
Well,
I knew they were going to change the combat drastically, but I'm with you. I didn't like the way they changed it. It's just boring, you know.
See, I'm on the other end of the spectrum then because I've never
Yeah.
played a Final Fantasy game prior to playing that demo, and I really enjoyed it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it right now, and also picked up Resident Evil 3, so I'm gonna play that after I beat this.
Okay. Or in 7 months, once you decide
Hmm.
to take the shrink wrap off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember last time we chatted. I don't know. I don't want to take us too far off,
No,
but
please.
last
Yeah.
time we chatted, RJ, you had said that you were trying to beat your back catalog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You,
I didn't get too far through that. Because I mean the goal was to not buy a game until Doom
Right.
came out, which I did. I staved that off. I think I ended up playing. What did I do? I played Far Cry. I finished Far Cry. I finished Far Cry 5. It was, which is that sucked. Shadow of War, the Lord of the Rings game. Prey. What else did I play and finish?
So you did a lot of that. You did beat a lot of your back
chipped it.
catalog.
I did a chip in it, but there was like 15 games that I realized I've bought and have not finished.
Okay.
So it made me realize I am not going to be buying as many games unless, I know I'm going to actually enjoy them or whatever. I'm not going to blow the money.
Do you guys still have income, like jobs and shit?
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Do
Yeah.
you really? God damn it, I don't.
Fuck, like at all?
No. Nope.
Damn.
Yeah, no.
Are you getting unemployment?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
So that's nice, but I mean, I also feel like a scumbag. But
Hey,
Hey,
dude,
do
no,
what you
don't worry
gotta
about it. I grew up off the government's teat. It's a blast.
thank you, FDR.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm not even supposed to be in this country.
According to
Okay.
who? FDR. He's very prescient. Yeah, I'm still working. So honestly, that's all I'm doing at this point is I'm going to work, coming home, and then I've been playing Call of Duty, and reliving my teenage years. It's been quite
Yeah.
fun, just doing some team deathmatch with a bunch of 14-year-olds. It's been yeah.
Have you been playing online?
Yeah. Yep. I'll play with Mike on and off, but honestly, I just enjoy just going through like a quick play roulette with like all the different modes,
All right.
and either getting doing well enough where I feel good and can listen to the shit talk, or doing poorly and muting everybody because I don't have the patience for it. Yeah.
Did you beat the campaign? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I did that I beat it last week. I thought it was pretty cool, but I didn't like how it like, because when it ended, it's made it seem like there was like these other story related missions to do, but I guess they're like PS4 exclusive, and I don't know if they're online or co-op or what. It's very confusing. Yeah, but it was
I'm not a
good.
big Call of Duty guy, but they implemented like the battle royale thing into this one, right?
Yep,
Okay.
that's Warzone. It's like they made like a secondary game to the game.
Oh, okay.
And that's pretty fun. It's free. I don't know if you tried it at all.
I didn't know it was free. No.
Yeah, you can download just Warzone. It's only like 190 gigabytes. So you just download that real quick and hop in whenever you feel like. It's actually pretty fun. I don't prefer the battle royale mode. I like the straight online matchmaking and stuff, but
Sure.
it's worth a shot. I also dipped into Luigi's Mansion 3, which I've had sitting here for about a week, and it's really good. Yeah.
Hey, what the hell
Oh,
is
yeah.
Animal Crossing?
Oh my God. Yeah, my girlfriend's been playing it nonstop.
it?
Honestly, yeah, I've only been able to put like 2 hours into Luigi's Mansion because it's a game made specifically for girls who don't play video games.
Okay.
Yeah, so they can play that and then be like, I'm a gamer.
Yeah. All right. Makes sense.
Yeah, it's like a simulation. You go through like your daily routine, and you're building this island, and you're like it's almost like you're terraforming an island just to have these anthropomorphic animals live on it with you as your neighbors, and everything's like cute and Japanese. I don't know.
Yeah, I hate that.
I'll send you a copy.
Thanks.
Yeah, the
Cool.
only thing I started Resident Evil 3, but that was like a half hour ago. So
Really felt like you needed to get something under the wire before.
you pretty much, yeah. It was
Awesome.
like it. You played? Did you play the original Abdul?
No, we talked about it before. I've never
Oh yeah,
played
that's
it.
right. Yeah, it just
Your mic went out.
can you guys hear me?
Now we can.
Yeah.
Okay, a fucking phone call came through.
It just silenced you?
Yeah,
Damn, that's crazy.
but yeah, no, you just start off running from Nemesis. Like it is, or like you're in your apartment and you get a phone call from your friend. It's like you got to get out of there.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Pay your phone bill.
You're a dickhead.
I called him at that time.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry. Resident Evil sounds great. Keep going.
Yeah. No, but I'm looking at it's still on. It says playtime, 10 minutes and 52 seconds. So gotta
So you've
say
gotten
it's
a real
pretty
good feel.
it's pretty great so far. Yeah.
You never played the demo either.
No, I didn't.
No, yeah.
I did. I did last week. I tried to play Resistance, and
Okay.
I fucking hated it.
Okay.
I got a stupid question because I'm not really a Resident Evil guy because I don't like being startled.
I was just gonna ask you.
But 3, it's a remake, right? Because I thought we were past 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's actually a remake sequel to a remake sequel from 2 that came out last year.
Okay.
They did. Yeah,
Actually,
they
that
remade
does make
2, and then now they're remaking 3. Rumor has it they're remaking 4. That's been.
What were they up to? Like,
Yeah,
what
I
were
saw
they
that.
up to?
I
They
think they
were
should just
7.
stop.
Yeah, 7 in the
7.
main series. Yep, that was the first one
And
that was first person.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
talking about 8 this year too, or next year.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, they've
saying
been
it
doing
could be
really
wildly
well.
different.
I'm sorry, I steamrolled over that. What'd you say?
Oh, just I heard that Resident Evil 8 is going to be wildly different. It says it's going to be divisive.
Ooh.
Yeah, right. Whatever the fuck that
Yeah, that
means.
sounds exactly like a 29-year-old in the marketing department wrote it.
That word divisive is
Yeah.
popular.
People are really into divisive.
Like before when they were into Artisan. Remember Artisan was
Oh
there?
yeah. Yeah. Resident Evil 8, an artisanal video game.
Yeah.
Oh god, that sounds gay.
Speaking of remakes and remasters, you guys ever play Crysis?
Yes.
I've only played the sequels.
Okay. I've never touched it, but for anyone who doesn't know, that was for a long time was like the standard for like PC gaming graphics.
It was.
Yeah.
Like when that first came out, it did look fucking awesome. Like all the PC
shit,
images.
Mm-hmm.
Like what are we talking? What year are we talking here?
2007.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's an oldie now. No longer the standard for
Yeah.
get graphics. But I guess
it was a fun game. It was really fun. I played it on PS3.
I've heard only good things. It's made by the same people who made Far Cry. You ever played a Far Cry, Will?
I have not played Far Cry either. I've heard you don't like it, right? I've heard people. I didn't like. I don't. You know, I probably don't like the series. I should just accept that, honestly. Like, I keep.
Oh,
trying.
Really?
Yeah, like, dude, like I played Far Cry 2. I tried 3. Couldn't finish 4, and 5 might be the first Far Cry I've actually played to completion.
I mean, it's open world, right? I do.
Yeah.
Like that.
It's like I don't know. It's like how do I put it? It's like junk food. because I love FPS games, but I like big set pieces, and I like being stuck in an FPS and having to try the same levels over and over again, like a very linear one. So take Call of Duty, Wolfenstein, Doom, that kind of stuff.
Yes.
And Far Cry is very different. It's got elements from all of those, but it's not none of it's done super well. It doesn't hook me in as much. It just sort of satisfies that craving I have for that type of gameplay. But the story is shitty always. It's not even remotely compelling.
Yeah.
Weren't you
Yeah, the story
They always
is
have
shitty.
What'd you say, Will?
Weren't you saying
they always
AI?
have
Abdul, shut the fuck up. One more time. I'm sorry, Will.
I thought I remember you saying the AI was a little screwy that kept sending you on the same bullshit missions or something.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. There was a weird glitch, but then also the way it works in the 5th one is there's these things called resistance points, and no matter what you're doing and where you are, if you fill up those resistance points, it will lock you into a story segment. And what's supposed to be an open world game, instead of knowing that you have that part coming and being able to choose when you go to that mission, you'll get kidnapped. And this happens 9 times throughout the fucking game. It's so irritating. So I guess Crysis is very similar to that kind of style of gameplay. And I've never played it before. So now that they're remaking it, it's going to come out on Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. So I don't know. I'd give it a shot, especially if it was $20 or something.
Yeah,
It sounds weird.
I just hope it aged well, because the problem with those games when they just remaster them is the gameplay is just so dated that you're like, oh, I wonder why it's so, or I wonder why they haven't made more,
Right. Yeah. They made 3, right? There was 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was 3 that came out on PS3.
Okay.
Or was it 2 and 3, Abdul?
2 and
Oh
3.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So that's coming. And I'll give it a shot. I'm always down for a good FPS. This.
I've been excited about Elden Ring. I don't know what's going on.
Oh
with that.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know either, because that was that's I guess a sore point amongst people, because they showed it and there was supposed to be all this bigger reveal stuff done for it, and people aren't even sure it actually exists anymore because they've been so tight-lipped about it.
I feel like they dropped it to maybe develop something else, because it's been 2 years, right?
You think they dropped it?
I mean, it would be weird if they just kept taking on all these, new IPs without returning to ones that were successful. There's people fucking loved Bloodborne, and they talk about it like it's the greatest PlayStation game that's ever made, and they haven't even so much as mentioned the idea of doing a sequel. So it would make sense
They're
to
kind
me.
of a weird company. I feel.
Yeah.
They are a weird company.
They're Japanese.
Oh, there's the racism poking through. It was bound to happen at some point. This is welcome to Play With Yourself, everybody. America's only alt-right gaming podcast.
All right.
That's alt-right. Speaking of which, I found this little nugget and I thought it was pretty great. Kyle Larson is a NASCAR driver, and with all sports, they've been transitioning them to doing basically video game versions of their sports and sort of streaming them. So he was playing a game called iRacing, which is a racing simulator, and he thought his mic was off, and he went ahead and just said the N-word, and everyone else was like, "Hey, your mic's still on," and then he got suspended.
Did you ever did you hear the audio?
I didn't know it existed. I am dying.
No,
I
I tried to find it too. I don't think there is.
Oh,
yeah.
I just read the quote.
Yeah, I looked this up before, when you sent me the outline.
And, you did?
So he didn't say it as calling someone that. It was just
Nope.
said it like a random shit.
Nope, like
it was out of
check,
anger,
1, 2,
so it's
3.
even better.
It's so bizarre. But it also makes sense because, like, who is going to say that word more than gamers and people involved in NASCAR?
Right.
So it's like they honestly should have just called it the N-word racing simulator. And it would have made a lot more sense. Suspending him, all that stuff is wild to me because I don't think anybody that actually follows NASCAR is going to be like, oh.
Yeah, right. Man, NASCAR's dumb.
Yeah.
That's my contribution to
it. NASCAR is dumb and racist.
But I do appreciate like the athletes or whatever that are playing their own sport and street on the video game version of that thing. Like the MLB is doing that too. There's like a baseball tournament with all the players like playing MLB The Show, and I do think that's kind of like fun that they're doing.
It's pretty cool because I mean it ultimately is no comparison to the reality of any of it. Like, but it's still, I don't know, like it's still fun to like tide you over and stuff. I can definitely see it.
Yeah.
Also, I hope more of them just start saying the N-word. I will definitely watch.
Huh?
I mean, yeah, this has all been crazy. I mean, we know about everything that's been canceled. Will, do you know how much has been canceled? Like E3 has been canceled and all that stuff.
Yeah, like all the big cons, right?
Yep, yeah, and Gamescom was the most recent one to confirm that they're.
By the way, here's my chemical foot.
Ew.
It's literally just a sack with the chemicals in it.
You just walk around with it, just water balloons on your feet?
Sloshing around in it, yeah.
Ew. Walking around with your medical booties.
Damn. All right. Cool. You should auction off the bags full of the liquid on your Twitch stream.
I gotta tell you, man, it smells terrific. It smells like
really.
lavender. Oh yeah.
I would have figured that would smell terrible. Like I was imagining like a vinegary, like horrible
lavender chemical.
Okay. All right.
But anyway,
opened. Yeah, Gamescom is definitely going all digital. Which I wish we would get more info on all the other ones doing digital stuff because I'm like craving actually decent video game news because there hasn't been like shit for what feels like a month. I mean, we got like those little teases of PS5. You keeping up to date on PS5, Will?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I know that the design was up in air for a while. What it was.
Yeah, they still haven't confirmed what it's going to look like, but they did show the controller, which was pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
it's white, right?
Yeah, very interesting.
Filthy.
I've seen a black one though, which is weird.
That could be like a somebody doing that on their own. I've seen a few of those.
Yeah,
like
like
they're like, hey, here's my concept version of what it could look like. So might not be real,
you guys
but
get the PlayStation 4 like first of all, we're all PlayStation, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Yes. Okay. Did you guys get the PlayStation 4 like immediately? I didn't.
No, I was 2 years behind.
Okay, yeah. I think that too.
Yeah, I got it the day one.
Oh, you did? All right.
I got it at launch, yeah.
Justin got 5 of them and sold them for $1,000 a piece.
I got 3 of them and sold 2 of them at like 800. Okay, so
is that real? Did you really do that?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's
well, dude. Like this coming year, they already said it's limited. So fucking, if you want that shit, pre-order that shit.
Yep.
Because
I would be shocked if you could get more than one. To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you like pre-order from like 3 different places.
Well, what happened was, I was working at Target. I pre-ordered it there, and then when Amazon dropped their pre-orders, I just did it on Amazon, and then it was like Best Buy too.
Damn.
all pre-orders.
You had that planned out.
I did have it planned out. Well, I pretty much wanted to fund the PlayStation that I wanted for myself. So that's what I did.
That's a good move. Yeah.
Savvy.
But this year the government has funded it for me. So.
Yeah. I already
can't even
spent
get
my
more
stimulus.
than one container of Clorox wipes these days. They're going to limit the PlayStation 5 to one.
Oh yeah. Did you guys hear? I know this is super off tangent, but did you guys hear about that dude in Australia who tried to return $10,000 worth of goods to that grocery store?
No.
Yeah. he hoarded a bunch of shit and was like, "Can I bring this back?"
And they were like, "Fuck no," right?
I hope so. I didn't hear any follow up on it. I think
most grocery stores just canceled all returns because people are bringing the virus back, so they're like, "Fuck that."
Although I did get fucked, and I wish that I could return something because I did an Instacart order and picked up some shit yesterday. I needed like more seltzer and stuff, and then Misty's been baking, so she needed vanilla extract. And I don't know if you guys have ever bought vanilla extract, but that shit is like criminally expensive.
Yeah, it's like $6 or something.
Yeah, it's like $6 for a little fucking bottle of it. So now Instacart does like substitutions, and this motherfucker Joshua grabbed a $20 bottle of vanilla extract and made that my substitution. I paid an additional $14 for fucking vanilla extract.
That I would be so pissed.
Dude, I was furious. And insult to injury, I asked for onion powder. He got me onion salt. And those aren't the same fucking thing.
No, they're
not the same thing.
They're different.
So,
fun fact about artificial vanilla flavoring, some of it comes from beaver anal glands. This is true.
Oh, I've heard something about that. I thought that was raspberry flavoring. But is it vanilla too?
It's artificial vanilla. Beaver anal glands, delicious.
I'd eat a beaver's ass. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Just beautiful tones of vanilla and raspberry.
Just in a forest, licking it like it's ice cream.
Holding it by its tail.
I want you to wear a shirt that says "I'd eat a beaver's ass."
Dude, I would. That would be great. All bets are off as far as what I look like right now. So yeah, I'll wear that shirt. I almost shaved my head yesterday.
Did you? Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd murder for a haircut right now.
Yeah, we got those we got this haircutting kit, and I almost just fucking went to town, but I'm not there yet. I'm close. But anyways,
start killing people.
Yes. Well, hey, that's what video games are for, Abdul. Okay, you don't kill real people, you kill digital people, and you give them real people's names, like Joshua from Instacart. We'll move along here a little bit. I don't know. Do you guys keep up on Fallout 76 at all?
Hell no.
Yeah.
No,
I heard it was launched with bugs, right? And it never really recovered. I'm a big Fallout fan. I heard the reputation preceded it, and I just never picked it up.
Yeah, it was. I tried it. I mean, I'm a massive I fucking love Fallout. But this one, it was like it was online only. There's no like actual campaign to it or anything. And the big thing that detracted me was there's no NPCs.
Right.
But good news, almost 2 years after it's released, it has NPCs now, guys.
Yes, still not.
Yeah, they added them in the they call it the Wastelanders update. Apparently it's not enough to save it, I guess, which is unsurprising.
I heard that people were complaining because you could very easily like fuck with people's inventories or something like that. You could mess people up by like eliminating everything that they have or something.
Yeah, there's a lot of gaping holes like that with just security and bugs and stuff. Yeah. There was some weird shit for a while where you'd be playing with like a few other people, and then all their characters would be like stuck in a T-pose. and just floating around you, like doing everything that they were supposedly doing on their screen, like shooting shit, but they're just in like a full-on like Jesus on the crucifix mode, and there's just bullets like flying out of the end of their gun. Yeah, so it's definitely struggled so far, but I mean, nothing's saving it. And then this is also like I'm a huge Bethesda fan. I give them all the leash in the world, but this is also on top of they did pre-order bonuses for this game, and they were supposed to give you like a messenger bag with it. And the one they showed was this like nice, they even called it a canvas messenger bag. And what everyone got was like a little nylon bag the size of a fanny pack that like was folded up in the thing, which for starters, I don't think anybody should be buying that shit anyways. Like, I'm not a collector guy. But
Abdul, get him.
Yeah.
Get him.
Hey, shut the fuck up, you normie.
He's about to strangle me with his Fallout 76 fanny pack.
Hit you over the head with
Didn't
his
they say something
Final Fantasy
about
art book.
Yeah. He's got an entire Buster sword or whatever it is.
Yeah, you got it right.
I heard confirmation of being right. Nope, now he's gone again. All right. This is what it was last time. Abdul just comes in like 3 FPS. And
Just have my picture on here.
that was perfect timing. We gotta get his phone a better graphics card. Yeah, I'm still not gonna try. Oh, he went to audio only. You there, Abdul?
Yeah.
Why don't you try
He's
audio only for a minute?
He's not there.
I don't even think he heard that. He'll get it in like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Abdul, did you not pay your electricity bill? It's very dark in there.
Oh, I like to have the light off in my room.
Okay.
Yeah, this depression doesn't hide itself, buddy.
Mind your fucking business.
Oh boy. All right. What else we got here? Oh, you guys like SpongeBob?
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated releases on June 23rd.
Rehydrated.
The only
Yeah.
thing that I know
What's
about
that,
this
like-
game, because I looked this up too, it's like people like to speed run it.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's
SpongeBob?
actually shockingly good. What am I trying to say? Licensed video game, which you don't get too many good versions of those. So
No.
people were, it's like a cult favorite because people were surprised that it actually is like a fun game, being a licensed children's game and everything. So it had like a big following for a long time, and then it getting remade was like a big deal. So it's coming. I think I'd try it. I'm watching like the video for it right now, and I never played it when it came out, but it looks fun as shit. It's just like a goofy little platformer. Like they don't make games like that anymore.
No.
You know, like in the vein of like Jack and Daxter, or Ratchet and Clank, or Spyro, or anything.
Right.
Which there's all remakes
Yeah.
of those games that you could play instead, but whatever.
I don't think I've ever even seen an episode of SpongeBob.
What?
Yeah.
How is that possible?
That is
Not even on accident.
No,
Well,
like
well,
I am 37, but like I don't know. Is that too old?
yeah, no. You're right. It might be weird if you've seen like every episode of SpongeBob and you're 37. That would be.
Well, that came after like, so I was like a big Ren and Stimpy guy, and then I
Yeah.
grew up, and then that's kind of what happened.
Yeah, that's fair. That's right.
Yeah.
When did SpongeBob come out? Was that like 2000?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would have been like
2001.
2001. Okay, so I was like 8 or 9. So I was like right at the cusp of when it was
Yeah.
appropriate.
I've only seen it because I have a little sister 12 years younger than me. So I've seen it on accident. I've seen way more than like 10 episodes, but it's only because she was watching it.
The creator is dead, right? The creator died.
He died
A couple years ago, right?
Yep. He killed himself for releasing SpongeBob upon the world.
He did not. One thing I learned about Ren and Stimpy is that the creator of Ren and Stimpy is like a pedophile. Did you know that?
What? No, I did not know that.
I didn't know that.
He had like a relationship, he had like a 16-year-old girlfriend while the show was going on and shit.
Fuck. Well, that's Hollywood, baby.
Hollywood.
let's
Hollywood,
immediately.
baby. Yeah.
It's Hollywood, baby. I'm talking to you baby. Get over here. We should just shift this podcast right now until forever into a Hollywood pedophilia podcast.
Sharp turn.
Yeah. They don't see it coming. We still go back to like video games at the beginning of every one, but then just immediate curveball like 5 minutes.
So Woody Allen. Yeah.
This motherfucker. Speaking of depraved things, how about this? There is a whole like economy of voice actors that do porn games.
What?
Yeah, and I didn't know this. Apparently, this has been a thing in Japan for years. But now, like, there's actually a large group of people in the U.S. who are doing these bigger and bigger budget video games that are literally just sex games. Like,
are these the games that are advertised before the porn video? And they usually have the line, "Try not to come." Like, you know how easy it is not to come? It's very easy. Like,
yeah, you're sitting there completely flaccid. Like, I'll do my best.
Try not to come playing this game.
Try not to come riding the elevator with a geriatric.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
I've never played them though. Maybe they make you come.
Yeah, try something you don't know.
What's the name of that Japanese site?
No, you know what? That's actually a good point, though. We should play them. As long as they don't give our computer, like, mega viruses, I will give that a shot. And we'll have to report back. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You can't download those on your phone, Abdul?
You know the answer.
It's a solid no. The game that this woman, I read this whole article. It was fascinating to me. She goes, the woman that they talk to goes by the name Silky Milk. I swear to God. Apparently that's because she keeps her real name private because she is a legitimate voice actor for other things. And she doesn't want these games on her resume. But she's finding that she's making more money doing these games than any other voice acting work.
Makes sense.
Yeah. It's kind of like she's just killing it in porn. So why bother with, going and doing shitty B movie roles or something?
Voice acting is an interesting industry. I did an interview for an article with the woman who was the voice of Siri.
Really?
And like she had no idea that her voice was going to be used for Siri. Like she went in and recorded a bunch of like weird dialogue, so that the voice of Siri was pieced together from like weird like nondescript words. Like she would just go in and say like "bakra akra ooze," weird shit, and then they molded that into the robotic voice known as Siri. So when Siri was launched, like she didn't get any extra compensation. She got paid for like the initial job, but there was no initial compensation for being the voice of Siri.
That is so violating.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I feel terrible for that woman. God damn.
Yeah, interesting industry.
Well, yeah. I mean, at least it wasn't used for a game about a nymphomaniac space pirate named Killison.
Is that what we're playing next week?
No, this is actually so. This game, it's like a AAA game that they're making here. It's called Subverse. It earned $2 million on Kickstarter.
Wow! Holy shit!
Yeah, this is for a porn game. Like, okay, so honestly, like, there's the old joke about like buying porn or whatever. Like, why would you buy porn? Because it's free. Blah blah blah. And like, there's instances I think where maybe I don't know, but I still can't see donating money to a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Like, that's such an investment in busting a nut. Like,
I don't know, man. I don't know how you guys are doing with the quarantine shit, but like, I'm like, porn is so boring now. Like, I might be at that point where like maybe I will play a game. I don't know. Like, I'm so fucking bored.
You're gonna try not to come.
I'm gonna try. Yeah. Oh.
Subverse.
And it's Epic exclusive?
It's an Epic exclusive, is that what you said?
Yeah.
No, it's on Kickstarter. Wow. I don't know what it didn't really specify like what you'd be able to play it on. I'd assume PC. Because you can't.
Like, what are these perks? You must get like a blow job or something. Like what? What? Who's donating to a porn game? Like, what is that game offering?
Yeah,
the public.
I have no idea. Here's another one. It's called Summertime Saga, and it generates $60,000 a month on Patreon.
Wow!
Jesus,
that's insane. Utterly fucking wild, dude. I've never made $60,000 in a year. Like, I can't imagine having my job be going to work every day and being responsible for generating $60,000 a month, drawing like weird purple boobs or something.
Have you tried selling your used underwear on sites?
Or vending machines?
I have not. Do you think there's a market for my underwear, Will?
Maybe if you pretend you're a woman and wear women's underwear.
I pretend I'm a woman and send them my boxer underwear. Briefs.
No, none. Zero.
Hey, here's my Fruit of the Loom, well-worn boxer briefs.
Does it pay more if it's piss soaked?
Yeah, usually I think they pay more if you piss in it or something.
Yeah. You can get a lot of money if you just send them a Ziploc bag full of piss with a pair of underwear floating in it. I would do this though. Like, can you it seems like a way into like the voice acting industry. I don't know. Like, would you be comfortable? Like, if you could get a slice of that fucking money and that pie, just like making like moaning noises in your room alone.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Dude, it's like, I mean, I feel like it might be as degrading as porn, like emotionally, but at least you don't have to like actually do porn.
I see what you're saying. You raise a strong point.
I don't know. Like, I think I could pull off doing like a weird androgynous trans alien, and maybe I'll send him some audition clips.
Seems like you've thought of this.
Yeah.
You've been thinking about this for a while?
Yeah. Dude, what a great gig. I don't know. I'd be all about that. That'd be great. I have the recording stuff in here, just make all of my neighbors uncomfortable by making like samurai alien sex noises at 11 o'clock at night and then emailing them to some guy in Japan.
Yeah, of course, Japan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's where most of these places are. Yeah. Ain't no fucking way. Well, actually, this article points out that it's like, this is like becoming a thing in the Western world now, where it was big in Japan, but a couple of these projects are in America. I gotta know what these games are and what they look like.
What is it with the tentacles? Why in Japan do they love tentacles?
I imagine because it's
tentacle porn.
Now, mind you, these are not my personal feelings, but I believe there's something about maybe like a soft prehensile appendage.
Because it's phallic?
Phallic, and then it's got like full like range of motion, I would assume, right? Like that just logically makes sense to me.
Well, I like to think in Japan, like people can put like
We're getting nothing, Abdul. Hey,
what?
can you switch to audio only to see if you get better
Sure.
connection that way? Because we're getting nothing out of you.
Abdul is Abdul on dial-up?
we went into
Fuck you.
That one came through.
Yeah. Can you talk now? Say what you were saying.
Can you hear me?
Video came right back. No, try to do it just like a voice call, like without the video. It'll probably be better.
Yeah. Like stop video.
Yeah. Now try
instead
to talk.
of muting yourself. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I was just gonna say is like I know in Japan like there's this like weird fetish to put like fake alien eggs in your pussy, and it just oozes out of your vagina.
I'm so glad you went to audio only. That is fantastic.
Yeah, put your video back on, Abdul. No, I was kidding. Fuck.
Oh shit.
Oh, you guys, I miss the world.
I don't.
Well, how different is this from what you used to do anyways?
Vastly different because I have to talk to you guys.
Which you did on a weekly basis? Never mind.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're
yeah.
driving at. I am currently on the Subverse Kickstarter page, and it looks pretty much precisely like
Is
I
it
thought
over or is it still going?
It's there's still. Oh God, yeah. I mean, okay. So, hold on one second. I'm gonna see if I can screen share this with you guys. I gotta figure out how to do that.
If I donate $10, do I get my name and come in the credits?
Yeah, written in it.
Oh.
Oh God damn it! Hold on. Oh, okay. I can't share with you, but I recommend you look it up. I'd have to close Zoom in order to activate it.
Isn't it kind of weird, now that I think about it, that computer viruses are so associated with porn? Like, why isn't it associated with, like, other, like, the stock market searches? Like, why?
Yeah, or any of the emails that will actually give you a virus that have nothing to do with porn.
Right.
Yeah, I'm with you there. That is weird.
It's like cliche and boring. I don't know.
Yeah, it feels...
I'd like to see some viruses in other... I'd like to get a virus from something else.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm with you, Will. I want to get a virus from that Nigerian prince I hear so much about.
Hey.
He sounds hot.
Apparently people are getting Zoom bombed. Did you hear about that?
No, what is this? Let's talk about that and then we can start to wrap up. But I've heard about all of the different like security risks with Zoom. What are we opening ourselves up to? Do any of you guys know?
I've read about it just before I hopped on here because apparently some teacher he was like just doing his classwork and just porn came up on his end of the screen in front of all of his students.
Oh fuck.
So now they're trying to figure out if it was him or did a hacker jump in and
do it with Zoom, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, dude. That sucks so bad. It can
really
happen.
does.
It probably can happen anytime. Someone can just pop into your Zoom and oh my God. Guys, I'm being hacked. All right, I fought them off. They're gone. That was actually the background I used. I did a recording of Hate This Podcast with Justin Brown and Todd Gerstlin over there. Shout out to them, you guys. You're allowed
you
to
did
be.
it over Zoom?
Yeah, you're allowed to be really racist on their podcast, I guess. So went full bore. Unlike this podcast, which is no racism ever whatsoever.
No, but you got to try not to come.
That's right. I should rename the podcast to that.
Dude, that'd be really funny.
Try not to come. But it's just my awful nasal upstate New York voice. Try not to come. Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, all I'd heard about Zoom is that they were just giving your data to Facebook or something.
I mean, as if Facebook doesn't already have every inch of our data.
Right.
Yeah.
That was the thing. It was like, initially I was like, oh, well, fuck them. I won't use it. Oh, wait, I actually have a Facebook. Never mind. Like, I've already voluntarily given them everything that they probably already have.
Exactly.
So
Like, it's ridiculous to think that we have privacy at all anymore. Like, I just assume that everyone has my information, knows the filth that I'm into. Like, I'm just assuming that everyone knows everything about me.
yeah, I firmly believe that there's just some Russian guy watching this entire thing as we're doing it. I hope we were entertaining, Alexi.
Oh shit! I remember Spotify sent me an email that said, "Oh, we give you for being a premium subscriber, we'll give you a free Google Home." And I was like, I don't need it, but I was like, yeah, it's free.
Yeah.
But then, like, filling out the information, it just pretty much said it's always going to be on, listening to you. Any information we want, we can have. I was like, Jesus Christ! Like, I know you guys do that already, but just don't tell me you're gonna do. At least lie to me, you know?
Yeah, lie to
Fucking
me.
weird.
Yeah. Stroke my hair while you're fucking me, please. We'll knock these last three things out, and then we can wrap up. So again, we got another update. Cyberpunk 2077 still on track for September. You have to feel like they have to keep reminding everybody, like, hey, we're fine. But I fully expect by the time we get to September, it still won't be out. Like, there's no way. With all this shit,
Dude,
like,
honestly, at this point, I think we talked about it before. I'm just probably gonna play it on my PS5. Like, why even fuck around with it? You know?
They're already gonna hurt from this. I mean, I don't think I don't know. Do you know what Cyberpunk is, right, Will?
Yeah. Once upon a time, I was really looking forward to it, and then I don't know.
When it was announced 7.5 years ago.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully
I'll still probably pick it up. It sounds pretty good.
Yeah, hopefully this is actually the last delay, and they actually are on track. But I mean, like Justin said, at this point, I would rather just play it on a better system.
I have a question for Justin here. So when you were doing your PS4 like get rich quick scheme, you needed to have like what, $1,500 to cough up front, roughly, to make those initial purchases, and then you sold them and made like how much profit?
I mean, it was like I sold it for like one of them was 700. Like I sold one for 700, and then another one for like 850 or something like that. But yeah, I did have need the extra money.
What was the initial price tag on the PlayStation 4 when it came out?
$399.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was another good part about that system was it was so cheap right out of the gate. But like the one I got from work, I got for fucking dirt cheap because of my team member discount and like other discounts and shit like that.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
Fingers crossed, Price Chopper starts selling PS5s, right?
Yeah, right.
I love a good get rich quick scheme.
Yeah, people are doing it right now with Nintendo Switches. They've been buying them en masse, and there's like this massive shortage now because there's been a run on Switches because everyone's home, and it's such like it's basically the modern Game Boy, and everybody wants one. So people have been buying them, and they're trying to like resell them unopened for like $500 or even $600 on eBay, which is double its retail value.
What's funny about that is still nobody is buying Switch Lites.
Yeah.
You can
Yep.
still
Yeah. You
buy
can still
those
get a Switch
anywhere.
Lite. Yep.
Yeah, what's a Switch Lite?
It is a Switch that does not switch. It is permanently in handheld mode.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like all the fucking, I mean, like, if you really want the cheapest way into the games and the exclusives that it has, yeah, that's your way in, but it's really not worth it because you're missing the whole point to the fucking system.
Right.
I mean, I have mine and I love it, but I wouldn't trade it for one that is just always handheld. That shit sucks.
Always handheld, and I still can't go over the fact that the battery life isn't better. Like,
Yeah.
what's the whole fucking point?
Right. And that's honestly the new Switches. And here's the thing. The battery life on a Switch is fucking off the walls inconsistent. It depends entirely on what game you're playing. So if I'm playing like, take Hollow Knight, for instance. All right, that is not a graphically demanding game. It's all 2D, cartoon style imagery. The levels are, pretty flat. There's nothing really happening.
There's also only like 4 shades of the same color.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not even close to a graphically intensive game. So like that's like fine. But if I was playing like Breath of the Wild on it, holy shit, that bad boy would purr. It's got a little fan in it and everything, and I would get like maybe like 3 hours on that thing.
Have you tried The Witcher on Switch?
No, but that's another one that I can't imagine you get more than like 2 hours of battery life.
I'm sure there's certain games that have no business being on Switch that are on Switch.
Yeah, that is purely just to be like, haha, look what we could do. Like the reason I love the Switch so much is because it is about as powerful as like an Xbox 360. So games from that generation, that's what I want to see on it. Like what did I miss last gen? I want this to be like, that thing. It's like a backlog machine. And that's what they're doing. So something like Crysis, I never played that. And here's a system where I'm going to be playing it in handheld mode probably. So I don't really give a shit about the degraded graphics. That's a trade I'm willing to make. I'll happily play a 10-year-old game on it. They got BioShock coming out for it. They got Burnout Paradise, which came out on, PS3, Xbox 360. There's all these games that is perfect for. But don't try to like fit like Red Dead Redemption 2 on it. You know what I mean? Like, but that's the kind of thing weirdly people clamor for that. I don't get it. Like something about as soon as a game's handheld, everyone like just starts, going ape shit over it.
Yeah, shit, man. I remember last time I was on the podcast, I came away wanting a Switch, and I feel the same way now.
It's great. I mean, good luck getting one right now, unfortunately, but
right.
Highly recommended, dude. I fucking love like Luigi's Mansion is the shit.
Yeah, that's something I would play on there.
Yeah, dude. It's like there's so many games like that are so fun. It's honestly the only real reason to have one. You kind of have to like justify the purchase outside of the exclusive. So like for me, like I said, it's a great backlog machine. So shit that I didn't play like last gen, I can start to pick that up now. They got like, again, like Assassin's Creed 4 is on it. I never played that and I want to, so I'll get it on my Switch. Because then I can play it in bed and stuff. But something like, they also have like, Super Mario Odyssey, which is a great game. Legend of Zelda, another great one. If you buy it just for that, you might have a bit of like remorse because there aren't too many of those types of games. And they're like $60 a pop still.
Shit. What are they without the price gouging? What are they, like $300?
Yes. A normal run-of-the-mill Switch is $300. So it's really
is that what it is? $299?
Yep. Yeah,
I thought it was more expensive than that.
No, it's only $300, which that's relative. But if you think you're gonna get mileage out of it, like I thought, so I bought a 3DS like years ago, like back in like 2014, thinking I would play it a lot, and I didn't. And I was worried the Switch was gonna be the same way, but it's really not true. The only reason I'm not playing it is because Misty cannot stop fucking playing Animal Crossing. And I do not get to get my hands on that goddamn thing at all.
Did you guys get your stimulus check?
Yes.
You did?
Yep. Did you
I
not?
Are you
didn't.
serious? What the fuck?
When was the last time you filed taxes?
I'll tell you when I filed taxes. I owed $3,400 for last year, and I
Okay.
filed it early because I was like, oh, I want to be responsible. And then a pandemic hit, and I was like, fuck, I could have lived off $3,400 for like 2-3 months.
Yeah.
But so to answer the question, I filed it early. Like,
Interesting.
should've had
Did
it
you
by now.
do direct deposit?
Yeah. Well, I owed, so I mean that's kind of
Oh, right, yeah.
But they
So-
still have your checking account information.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all they need. They just need that ACH. That's interesting. That's weird. You should have been, because I got mine the day that they said they were going to send it out. I was shocked. I got it on the 15th. But they are doing it in waves. So for the next few weeks, people who haven't gotten it will probably be getting it. So keep an eye out.
I'm gonna donate it all to that porn game.
we see try not to come 37 on there. Like, donate it.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you're gonna donate it all, you might get a character model out of that. So
Yeah.
good
Oh,
luck.
that would be sick. Put your dad in it.
Actually, no, I don't like that. No.
Fuck. All right, you guys, this has been super fun. I think we can probably wrap there. It's been about an hour.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. Anybody got anything they want to plug? Any shows coming up?
Get out of town.
Will, it's at The Thrill on all social media, or
It's at The Thrill on like Twitter and shit. My Twitch handle is quite bad at gaming.
that's right. Follow Will. Look him up. What are you playing right now on Twitch?
Getting through some old retros, Space Quest.
Nice. Oh yeah, I'll tune in because I want to see what that looks like.
Terrible. Yeah. It's fun though. Whatever.
Cool. I'll plug that again in the description. Follow Abdul at Oscar winner Sean Penn, Justin at Choco Bear Comedy, me at RG McFarty. These are all I only have an Instagram. Justin, you're that on everything, right?
Yeah.
Abdul, what are you doing? Anything different other than Instagram?
I'm on Twitter now, but it's the same. Oscar Winter Champagne.
Cool.
You can't get any better name than that. This is the funniest name.
That's pretty good.
The funniest name ever. I love it.
Cool.
Thank you.
Let's do this again soon. This was fun.
Yeah, I love being on this show, man. I had a good time the first
We
time.
love having you. It's
Like,
perfect.
probably, my favorite podcast that I've been on. So yeah.
Yeah, well, good. That makes me feel good.
Cheers.
Thanks, man. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
Cheers.
All right, that's it.
That is it.